Hello, everyone. I hope that you are doing well. Well, today we are going to discuss about three types of, or today we are going to talk about how you can improve your relationship with yourself as well as with others. Before just starting on with this topic, I would like you to give you an example. That is, suppose there is a boss, you are in an office setup and you have a boss, and your boss is saying he gave you one assignment and then you are working on that assignment, but he just gave you the overview of it. He did not explain to you what are the intricacies and what he's expecting out of you by giving you that project. Detailed description was not being given to you. Now, after that, you use your own brain, you with your own understanding, you started working on that project. And at the end of the day, you prepare the project and submit it to your boss. Now, your boss is really very furious. He is not at all happy with the kind of work that you did. Now, what happened is you're feeling very poor with yourself. You're feeling useless. There is a feeling of ashamed, embarrassment, and all the negative feelings are there. So now I can say that you might sometimes enter into that victim mode. Again, the boss over here is acting as a prosecutor. He's challenging, judging you, and just, making harsh comments on you. So over here, he is also playing a good role. Now, the third person who enters into the discussion is your supervisor. You are really very upset. Your supervisor sees you that you are not at all feeling good about what has happened at the end of the day. Now, he comes to your comfort and he's trying to rescue you out of the situation by making you feel good about yourself, like, oh, boss is just like that. Don't you worry about him. By he's trying to pull you out of the situation. Now, in my example, there are three people that are there. Who are those three people? Number one, you, the boss, and the supervisor that is there. Similarly, in every situation, all three roles or any two roles are there. Over here, you are acting in your victimhood mode, in which you are going to feel very poor about yourself, and you're going to have all those feeling about all the negative feelings. I mean to say, and your boss, he's very very critical. He's evaluating you, making harsh comments, not giving you constructive feedback, but being very judgmental of you. And the last is the rescuer, that is your supervisor, who is just trying to pull you out of the situation and trying to make you feel better about yourself. This, let me just introduce you to the model that is the drama triangle that was given by Stephen Karpman in 1968. All these three roles, the victim, the prosecutor, and the rescuer, are not good for all of us. Now, what can we do? So, let me just share what I have summed up for all of you in order for you to have a better understanding. So whenever you are so I hope this diagram is going to sum up each and everything. This diagram states that, first of all, your boss is acting, he's very angry on you, he's aggressive, he's judging you, bullying you, embarrassing you, all those things. So over here, your boss is acting as a prosecutor. Then the rescuer is your supervisor, he's making you feel, so that you come out of the situation. And last but not the least, your victim, and you're feeling very manipulative, poor me syndrome is there, helplessness, neediness, and all of these things are there. Let me just say that line again, all these three roles are not good for us. Either being a victim, you're not going to feel good about yourself. If you are a rescuer, you'll be always burdened to pick your friends out of the situation. And the prosecutor, you're already very judgmental. But rather than playing these three roles, what we can do is we can just have other roles. If you are feeling as a victim, you can be a creator. How can you be a creator? You can say, oh, no worries, my boss said this, but I am good enough. You do not let yourself sunk down into that feeling of helplessness and neediness. You try to pull yourself out of that, and you're trying to appreciate yourself of the good works that you have done. You don't just dive deep down into that situation. The second thing, the prosecutors, yes, they are trying to improve you, but they can give constructive feedback in this situation. So the prosecutor can act as a challenger in the situation, and he can give you a constructive, a better way that you could have approached this situation. If you had questions, you could have asked your boss rather than assuming things. Last but not the least, that is the rescuer. The rescuer, your supervisor, in my example, if you have heard, should act as a coach. You should not take, you should be definitely, you should be sympathetic, but you should not think like that it is your responsibility to pull that person out of that daldal that they are in. So, what you can do is you can listen to them very carefully if somebody is approaching you, and you try to coach them that, okay, now this has happened. Now, next time, do remember to ask questions and pull yourself out of this situation by your own self, because you cannot be present with your friends or your relatives each and every time. So I hope that this model is going to help you in your real life. And please, victim mode can be replaced by being a creator. Prosecutor can be replaced by being a challenger and by giving constructive feedbacks. And rescuer can be replaced by being a good coach or a mentor. I hope, keeping in mind, you're going to improve your relationships, and do comment down below whether this model of behavior was helpful for you or not. Thank you so much.